Okay, so welcome to my channel today, everyone. Like I mentioned, I'm going to be talking to you all about the deep dive into the relationship with Harry and Meghan when they first introduced Archie. And I think hindsight is 2020. So I'm going to go ahead and let you all watch this video. These are some of my initial thoughts, and then I'm going to sum it all up with some other things that I thought right after you watch this. Let's take a look. As we watch Harry and Meghan bring out their newborn baby for the first time for the whole world to see, Meghan and Harry planned this meticulously because they knew, perhaps just maybe, they had something to hide, perhaps, and they had to plan it in a way that made it seem very natural and authentic. But there are some key things here in this video that I think bring into question a few things. Immediately, when I was watching this, when it first came out with virgin eyes, didn't think anything of it, just purely watching this video from a perspective, oh, it's going to be nice to see their baby. I immediately thought, why is this child so covered up? Why are they intentionally making it so you can only see a little bit of this baby? You can barely see this child. Meghan didn't want to play by the games, and perhaps just maybe she had to. Maybe there's a lot of speculation out there that this is not even a real baby. I don't know, and I am not saying that. All I am saying, clearly they wanted to make it very difficult to even see this child. They never wanted you to have a clear perspective viewing sight of this newborn baby. Now, in contrast, it's not a big deal. Let's just take a quick look at how it was for Catherine. This is the first birth that Catherine gave, and here she is with William by her side, holding the baby, comforting the baby. You can see the baby moving. You can see the arms, the hands. The baby could even be sleeping. Can't really see, but you can see that the baby has no cap on. It definitely looks like a vaginal birth based on the shape of the head. As you can see in this photo, that's what babies' heads usually look like when they are first born. William and Catherine are very carefree, happy. Then William takes the baby, no big deal. Hey, we both are here to experience everyone to see the child. And William holds the baby down. They continue walking out to talk to the reporters and answer questions. There's nothing to hide. This is a happy moment. We're elated. We want to share this experience with the taxpayers. We know this is part of our royal protocol. Happy to do it. And it's a happy moment. And we want to share this moment. Why not? Nothing to cover up. Catherine, as you can see, also has still some of her baby weight on her tummy, which is very normal to have, very natural looking. And hey, this is such a great moment. I get a lot of compliments about my skin, and I have a great way for you too to get access to products that can help you in your healthcare journey. Nurx is a healthcare digital platform where you can get access to licensed medical professionals to help get the prescription strength for your skincare and to get it at an affordable price. Products that can help you with breakouts such as acne, dark spots, smoothing out those fine lines and wrinkles, which we definitely want to keep those things at bay, prevent them from coming and surfacing as long as possible. You get what I'm talking about, right? It's a great way to get more effective products rather than the typical over-the-counter products. Now, wouldn't this be great? A prescription treatment plan that fits your own personal healthcare journey? Wouldn't that be a lot better? So this is a way you could actually start taking control. Go to this website right here, nurex.com/PDINA, and get started today on your journey to better healthcare, something you should be in control of. And this is the best way to take control of your healthcare. Go to the platform and tell them PDINA sent you. All right, let's get back into our story. The baby is covered, but not overly covered up where you can't tell that it's a baby. It's a child, a moving, breathing human being. Now, this is exactly how it was with Diana. Let's take a quick look at her firstborn as well. Here we have Princess Diana coming down with the baby. William is being held first by its father and then by Diana, just casually handing the baby over, excited, no big deal, just hum-de-hum, we had a baby. And here we are now with Princess Charlotte's birth. And Catherine is once again holding the baby and going to come down the stairs, looking out casual, carefree, no big deal. You know, life is good, nothing to cover up, nothing to be shady about. And, you know, just looking at all the people here. Thank you. You clearly see Princess Charlotte moving. You can see she has a cap on, and the head is also, I think, a little elongated, possibly a vaginal birth or cesarean, not sure. But yeah, and then she comes down the stairs in her heels. William helps her, and it's all good. Okay. And then we have the third child. Nothing really to cover up. It's a child. It's a baby. We're here. Okay. And then we have this nonsense. This is a baby that has a perfectly round head. There's no elongation of the head. Meghan has a lot of belly excess, a little lopsided, in fact. But, you know, they're very, I guess, excited, happy, but there's just a feeling of extreme nervousness that they give off, more so Meghan than Harry. But the baby is so covered up, there is no movement. You don't see this baby flinch. And babies usually have baby reflexes, even in their sleep. This doesn't happen. This baby doesn't move at all.
Where's that from?
Yeah, and he's just been the dream, so it's been a special couple days.
Who does he take after? Does he look like anyone?
We're still trying to figure that out. Who
does he take after? Does he look like anyone?
We're still trying to figure that out.
Everyone says that babies change so much over 2 weeks.
And then when Harry says babies change so much over 2 weeks, I thought that was really strange to say. This is a newborn. What do you mean babies change over 2 weeks? Wouldn't you say maybe a couple of days?
Basically, sort of monitoring how the changing process happens over this next month, really.
Then I think he tried to cover it up and then say over the next month, but it was really shady to say over the next couple of weeks. I mean, how old is this baby?
His looks are changing every single day. Yeah. So who knows?
Now, I'm not going to read too much into these repeats that I just did, but I just felt like Meghan was trying to interject something that she didn't feel comfortable with answering, like jumping in his face, trying to figure it out.
We're still trying to figure that out.
It just seemed too abrupt and antsy and nervous. And then that little slight face drop, happy then concerned, happy concerned. Go back and rewatch that and let me know if you saw what I saw.
He's changed.
How do you find parenting generally? Is it still a special moment?
Yeah, that's great. I mean, parenting is amazing. It's only been 2.5 days, 3 days.
Yeah.
But we're just so thrilled to have our own little bundle of joy and to be able to spend some precious times with him as he slowly starts to grow up.
And I hear you're off to see two special people in a minute.
Yes.
The Queen and the Duke.
Yes, and we just bumped into the Duke as we were walking by, which was so nice. So it'll be a nice moment to introduce the baby to more family, and my mom's with us as well. So
having a child is a very, very special moment, and I can see that there's a lot of excitement to show the baby to the family. And then I just reminisce on all the things that Harry and Meghan have done around, their families, and not even allowing their in-laws to have experiences with this child. I mean, it just seems like there's even more cover up for the children now, given that this is a special time and you're concerned about people's mental health, but you crucify your family by not allowing them to even see your children, which is affecting their mental health. And I can't help but think about Thomas Markle Sr. He's never, ever seen this child, nor has Harry even met him. And you look at these special moments and you look at how they continue to cover up a lot of things about the birth of these children. Something is amiss. Something is not sitting well, whether it be they have children or they don't. If they have them, it's not right. They're hiding them. If they don't have them, all the more reason for what's getting ready to happen now. Just watch.
It's been a really, here we go.
Another great grandchild.
Yes.
Can we have a little peek at him? We just can't quite see his face.
Now, I don't know about you, but if this was not a sleight of hand, I don't know what is. When they said that they could not see the baby, all Harry did was press his thumb into the blanket. He did not give you more access to see that baby's face. Why? Look, all he did was press his thumb into the blanket. He did not show that baby, and the reporter goes, "Wow, you didn't see nothing." Really? Why are you purposely not trying to show that baby's face?
He's already got a little bit of facial hair as well. Wonderful.
Just in the family.
Guys, thank you.
Thank
very,
you all
very
so
much.
much.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
And thank you everybody for all the well wishes and the kindness. It just means so much.
And here Meghan thanks people for their kindness, but yet she still cannot even show basic kindness to her own father to see this child. If there is a child, I don't know, but she can't show kindness. She's appreciative when it happens to her, but she certainly can't show the same kind of kindness to her own family. Shameful. And then I question, why are you wearing a white dress? Do you know what is happening in between your legs at this time? You have a flow that finally is starting to happen after not having one for 9 months. Why are you wearing a white dress? Then they walk off into the sunset, never to repeat this ever again, because Meghan was of the mindset, I believe, that she was never going to do this again, because her second child was going to be born in America and on her terms. And that's exactly what happened. Okay, so was that not interesting to see how there just seemed to be intentional cover-up of this child and not wanting you to really clearly see this child? And then I look at the photo that they put on their Instagram, and then the photo that they put out, or the photo that we saw when they came out and introduced Archie to the world. Is this the same child? I don't know. I just look and I question, because we don't see these children enough to really get a good picture of what they look like. It's a puzzle. We have a picture here, we have a picture there, and then we have some video in the Netflix documentary, but then we don't have real cohesive unit family photos of them. Just this one photo. We don't see them in video as a family all together. There is not one video that I have seen of Harry and Meghan with these two children just going about just being a family. Meghan, at the end of this video, how she, she does look like she has put on some weight, and that's, I'm sure, easy to do, whether or not this pregnancy was legit or not. She does have weight gain, which would be expected, but we did not see this weight gain when she was pregnant doing her royal service. When she was out as a working royal, we never saw this weight gain. We only saw this weight gain at this juncture where we see them come out with Archie. We didn't see this weight gain when she was doing all these other royal visits. As a matter of fact, we saw her doing things that would be a little difficult to do being pregnant. They just didn't want people to see their child in the beginning. And then there's all these questions about the birth, how there were discrepancies, and how Meghan did not even want to have the Queen's doctors. And it's like, you're marrying into the royal family. You know what is going to be expected of you, especially when you eventually have children. You're going to be required to do certain things. And, they wanted to have their reveal of the child on their terms. Okay, why all the secrecy? Why was the announcement of Archie not signed by an actual doctor? So you have to look at things that make things seem very suspect. Okay, I'm going to leave this video here. I just wanted to point out how I felt like the birth of Archie had a lot of things that just did not add up. And it really came to light when you saw Harry and Meghan show Archie, as opposed to how the other senior royals have shown their children to the world. Harry and Meghan seemed very contrived and not real. There was something that was making them nervous about showing this particular child to the world. And the other thing that I forgot to mention was, did you ever think about why Meghan never held the child? Why only Harry held this baby? I believe it was because Harry is taller than Meghan, and seeing the baby from Harry's perspective was going to be a lot more difficult than seeing it from Meghan's, because she is shorter. So it's just one other way to make it seem difficult to see the child if Harry was holding the baby, and to make it a quick, let's see it, the child, let's get out of here, and not complicate things, because something seemed to be covered up during the presentation of this child. All right, I'll see you in my next video, everyone. Bye.